The meeting of the Township of Hamilton, Monday, December 16, 2024. Please rise for the flag salute. Cheek.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided pursuant to the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law by posting a notice of this meeting on the bulletin board in the municipal building and by publication in the Press of Atlantic City and Star Ledger on January 6, 2024. Mr. Cheek?
Here.
Mr. Laws?
Here.
Mr. Patali?
Here.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Here.
Mayor Schenker?
Here. Can we have a moment of silence for private reflection, please? Thank you. That did it.
We know who did it.
That's no airplane.
It's a drone. All right. How's that? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Good.
That was yours.
We'll share one. Thanks, Carl. We have a guest presentation, Hamilton Township Board of Education Christmas Choir.
Ready? I'll do that now.
We're going to save the video for last? Yeah, come on up. It's okay. You can come up. Sorry. Jerry, take charge, will you please? Your rights, you got it? He doesn't know how to use the mouse. Outstanding.
Very good.
I asked for this for a presentation. I was at the Christmas concert last week, was it? And it was just great to see 110, 120, 9 and 10-year-olds that get up and go to practice before school to put this on, and the fun they were having. It was electrifying. And it just proves that's why we invest in our young people. It was really, really nice. It was a very moving experience. Now we have some awards to give. Good. First award, Andrew Palmateri. These are teachers throughout the township. Second one is Casey Malone. Not here. I think the first action.
Today I have Miss Juliana Johnson. Next, a young man that I've known forever and his family. They've been a musical family, and it looks like he's expanded that musical family. I'm super proud of him. Mr. James Superstar.
It was just a pleasure. It's just nice to see that our community working together and getting out. It was just one heck of a show, and nice to see the work you people do and the accomplishments you have. Thank you.
Great job.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, we'll move on. Early public comment on agenda items excluding items listed for public hearings.
We have no one signed up.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, did you tell them they have to leave?
Good job, Keith.
Keep up the good work.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay. Discussions, we have none. Public hearings, adoption of ordinances, ordinance 2087, 2024, an ordinance authorizing the sale of Lot 3, Block 537 on Harding Highway, as shown on the tax map of the Township of Hamilton, and granting to the owner and owners of said property, of said real property, contiguous to the same right of prior refusal to purchase such land in the Township of Hamilton, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey. So this is a public hearing. Anybody in the public like to speak?
Motion to close. Oh.
We have a
Second.
motion. We have a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. Chair will entertain an adoption of this ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. Are there any questions or concerns? You want a roll call on these? Okay. Rita, could you please roll call?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
Thank you. B, ordinance 2088, 2024, an ordinance authorizing the sale of Lot 10, Block 27, Smith Avenue, as shown on the tax map of the Township of Hamilton, and granting the owner or owners of said real property contiguous to the same right to prior refusal to purchase such land in the Township of Hamilton, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey. This is a public hearing. Anybody in the public like to speak?
Move to close public.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second to close public portion. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it.
Motion to move ordinance 2088-24.
Second.
Okay, is a motion to adopt? Yes. Thank you. Motion to adopt ordinance 2088, 2024. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, Rita, can we get a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
Thank you. C, ordinance 2089, 2024, an ordinance authorizing tax agreement between CarMax Auto Superstores Incorporated and the Township of Hamilton, providing for a 5-year exemption from taxation and payment in lieu of taxes regarding the construction project described herein, located at Block 1321, lots 1 and 2. This is a public hearing. Anybody in the public like to speak?
Motion to close?
We have a motion and a second to close public portion. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? I'll entertain an adoption of this ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, Rita, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
Thank you. D, ordinance 2090, 2024, an ordinance amending chapter 137 titled Canvassers, Peddlers, and Solicitors. This is a ordinance that we updated for these reasons. This is a public hearing. Anybody in the public have anything to say, to speak?
Motion to close? Second.
We have a motion and a second to close public portion. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. Entertain an adoption of this ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions?
Yes.
Go.
On the time frame, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., is there any way we can switch that to 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.? Because I'm asleep by 8.
The time frame is usually court precedent, both the federal and the state level hearings. So they weren't times when we used to take through, they were Supreme Court decisions that said these are time frames that should be by the time. So that should be by time.
So we could change it.
You could change it, but then you risk it going against that case precedent, you could put a township in violation of constitutional rights, you could violate that for outside those time frames based on the court litigation that's done.
Yeah. I don't want somebody knocking on my door at 10 o'clock at night to try to sell the store.
There was prior litigation across the state regarding it being to a sunset that was struck down from the court previously at the time that based on that. So it was a specific time was in place and we heard coming from the sunset.
Wow.
Give it a shot.
I'll try.
Right. I got you. Any other questions? Rita, can we do a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
E, ordinance 2091, 2024, an ordinance amending chapter 124 titled Business Operation of. This is a public hearing. Anybody in the public like to speak?
Motion to close? Second.
We have a motion and a second to close. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. Entertain an adoption of this ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions, concerns?
I had a business person here in town ask what this was all about. Could you give a little, I know you did the last time, could you give a little one again?
Of course. So this is an update that the mayor of what the township committee has been doing. It has been in place regarding the procedure. Prior ordinance had business registration for president directly to the community. So this updates it so that there's a change. And for business registrations, once the application is complete, comes to the committee, like we do that all the time.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Rita?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Shanker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
Thank you. F, ordinance 2092, 2024, an ordinance amending the Article 2, Chapter 66 of the Code of Township of Hamilton, providing for annual salary increases and increases in salary maximums for township employees. This is a public hearing. Anybody in the public like to speak? Come on up.
Harry Rocket, 1069 Morningside Drive here in Atlantic. I'm curious, this annual increase of salary, does this apply across the board? Is this a COLA for all employees?
For non-aligned employees.
For none?
Yes, non-union for a better.
Okay.
All the union contracts have been settled.
Does any part of this ordinance consist of extra contractual bonuses for individuals?
I don't believe so, no.
No. Thank you.
It's just straight cold. Anybody else in the public like to comment?
Move to close public.
Second.
Motion to second to close public portion. Any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Ayes have it. I entertain an adoption of this ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none. Rita, can we do a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Shanker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
G, ordinance 2093, 2024, an ordinance adopting site-specific redevelopment plan for block 1134, lot 3.02 in the Township of Hamilton, Atlantic County, State of New Jersey. This is, would you like to step up and, yes, just tell everybody who you are.
For the record, my name is Erin Simone. I am with Nellie Havens.
Thank
For
you.
Redevelopment Council, for Dennis, and,
Yeah, just tell us what came back from the planning board. Thank you.
So the planning board had a meeting on December 11th, and they issued a report dated December 12th, which was submitted to you guys. They were expressing concern that the redevelopment plan may be inconsistent with the transportation element of the master plan, because that particular element provided for marginal service roads in this particular zone. However, after the meeting, the planner went and took a look at the issue and determined that it really isn't inconsistency due to the depth of the road. And I do have her here, if you'd like to hear a little bit from her on that issue.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Come on up. Hi.
Mayor. Jen Heller from Policy and Associates. So, as everybody's aware, our marginal access roads that we have in our master plan, they run 200 to 300 feet off of the roadway. This site is 200 feet deep. It's never going to meet the depth for marginal access roads. So it really makes no sense
Right.
to include that. So we had found that because of the unique condition of this property, that it's not subject to the marginal access road. So it's not inconsistent with the master plan for that.
Okay.
The continuation of the marginal access road would not require the property subject to this redevelopment plan because of its depth and current location. And it is consistent with the recreated location of the marginal access road as set forth in the 2005 Transportation Improvement Plan, not including that. So
Okay.
based on the recommendation for the marginal access road, this site is not applicable to it.
Okay. So other than that, it's in compliance.
Correct. Other than that, the planning board did find it to be consistent with the master plan.
Okay, thank you so much, appreciate it. This is a public hearing, anybody in the public like to comment?
Motion to close public.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to close public portion. Any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. I'll entertain an adoption of this ordinance.
Motion. Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? Rita, can we do a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and adopted.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in. We have no introduction of ordinances, awards of bids, contracts and change orders, resolution awarding contract to Burgess Communication LLC for uplift of 3 police vehicles, amount not to exceed $36,595.15.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none. Rita, can we do a roll call vote on this, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
Yes and carried.
Thank you. Number 7, consent agenda.
I don't have anything to fill out, so I'll make a motion for A, 7A through K.
I'll second.
We have a motion and second.
I'm sorry, was that 7A through
7A
K?
through K.
K, okay.
Are there any questions or concerns?
I just have one question.
Okay.
It's on E, is the resolution canceling grants, receivables, and reserves no longer needed. Would that affect any future grants when we don't use all of the money?
These were all reimbursement grants, so we just, we didn't have to submit the invoices to get the money back. So we didn't use the funds.
We didn't use,
Okay. Anyone else? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Move on to number 8, personnel. A, resolution to extend appointment of Mary Kelly as an as-needed hourly employee at the rate of $45 per hour, not to exceed 24 hours per week, effective 12/16/24, to end 3/31/25.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions or concerns? Rita, could we do a roll call vote on these, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
B, resolution to extend appointment of Bonnie Cherry as needed hourly employee at the rate of $75 per hour, effective 12/16/24 to 3/31/25.
so moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or concerns? Rita, could we get a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
C, resolution to appoint Christian Martin as a Class 2 Special Law Enforcement Officer for Police Department at the hourly rate of $23.05 per hour, effective 1/9/25, contingent upon successful completion of a background process.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, Rita, could we do a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and
Thank
carried.
you. D, resolution to appoint Joel Thompson as a Class 2 Special Law Enforcement Officer for Police Department at an hourly rate of $23.05 per hour, effective 1/9/25, contingent upon successful completion of background process.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or concerns? Hearing none, Rita, could we do a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
Thank you. 9, approvals. A, minutes, regular meeting minutes of December 2nd, 2024.
So moved.
We have a motion.
Second.
We have a second. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. B, minutes of special executive session meeting minutes of December 2nd, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions? Hearing no questions, Rita, could we do a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
C, minutes, release of closed session minutes. One being, can we do these together?
Yes.
One for 2023 and two for 2024.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions? Rita, let's do roll call on this too, please.
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
Thank you. D, bills. Bill list total $1,418,564.73.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or concerns?
One question.
Go ahead.
The solar winds maintenance, number, purchase order 24-01238, page 24, is for software, I believe. It seems to be a little pricey.
All of our software is a little pricey. It's for software. For exactly what I'm not sure. I'd have to get back to you exactly what software that is, but it is software. That was your question. Software.
Yeah, I would like to know.
Okay. I'll find out exactly what we do with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Hearing none, Rita, can we have a roll call vote for this, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
Thank you. 10, reports. Mr. Administrator.
Happy holidays.
Thank
I
you.
have nothing else to add.
Mr. Solicitor.
I'll second that, Mayor. Nothing else.
Thank you. Mr. Engineer.
No, you have my report. There's nothing to add. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Township Committee members. Dr. Witherspoon.
Yes. I'm going to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa to everyone. And I just want to say that I did attend the wreath ceremony at St. Vincent de Paul on Saturday. It was a wonderful program. And it was nice to see the young people involved and all of our military veterans that were there and those that were being paid tribute to. And they done an outstanding job. I believe they had over 2,000 wreaths, and it was 1,500 that was placed on the graves at Holy Cross Cemetery. And Brigadier General Yvonne May was the guest speaker, and she was very good. It was very impressive to have somebody of that magnitude here in Hamilton Township. It was cold, but it was a great event, and nobody really minded, the weather. I mean, I was cold, but I enjoyed the ceremony. And so many blessings to all of our veterans, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you. Mr. Vitale.
Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, I hope everybody enjoys their time with their family and their friends. Just have a safe holiday. I was unable to attend the wreath ceremony as my company was entered a bunch of vehicles in the 92.5 XTU toy parade up in Collingswood, and I'm happy to say that our concrete mixer and our roll-off both won. So I was happy about that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was good. We had a good time. And that's all I have to say. Just enjoy the holidays. And Reagan, happy birthday. Today's your 25th birthday. And Maddie, miss you, love you. Hope to see you soon.
Very good. Thank you. Mr. Cheek.
As you're all aware, I was at the Christmas choir last week. It was very, very great. It was very nice to see all those 9 and 10-year-olds just having a good old time and really doing a well job. Yesterday, Deborah Old Miller
put a little thing together at the old Cousin Mario's to honor Jack Percy. I know I've been on the planning board probably since 2006-07. Jack's been there, and I couldn't tell you how much longer he was there ahead of everybody, and the various positions he's had in this township. He's giving it up, I think, at the age of 91, and it was just nice to see the generations of this township all there yesterday, and it was just something very nice to see. And like everyone else, I wish everybody a happy holidays and enjoy your holiday and your family. And that's all I have.
Mr. Laws?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So I was also at the Reefs Across America. Just a wonderful event. I got to sit with my pal, Ms. Dix, and I just want to thank you for just everything you do in the township. This holiday season, you're reminded of the people who always have the support of the township, and you're definitely that person. So thank you. There was a myriad of people there who served, and people from this township who actually gave not just their lives, but you got to understand, whenever a person goes into war or into the service, they leave behind a family, and if you don't make it back, that family's affected also. So there's been an array of people whose families have been affected in this town, and I'm just wanting to say thank you not only to those people who've given their lives to pay the ultimate price. We also want to thank those families for their losses and what they had to give up also. The ACIT color guards did an outstanding job. Some of those guys are actually on my track team, and I know we didn't get back from our track meet the night before till like 12-something at night, and to see those kids out there first in the morning in a freezing cold was nothing short of amazing. Civil Air Patrol was also there, and I know a lot of those young ladies and young men also. And then there was representatives from other school organizations. So just a great job, a great thing. They went from 500 reefs to, like Dr. Witherspoon mentioned, to last year to 2,000 reefs this year. Just phenomenal. Just like, how do you do better than that, right? And this is a national thing, and for us to make that type of impact is just impressive. Finally, we kind of crossed some hurdles this year, right? This year wasn't always the easiest, right? I want to thank every person in this room, because a lot of you guys make it to every meeting. You've heard every complaint. You sat through every tough decision, and every week that I come to a meeting, you guys are here, and your support is definitely appreciated. Thank you, and happy holidays to you all.
Thank you. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope you can spend it with your family and friends and have an enjoyable holiday. With that, I'm going to open it to the public. Anybody in the public like to speak? Jim, come on up.
Yeah, I want to say the same thing, Art. Happy Christmas and a very Merry New Year's to all of you up there. Bob and Ken and Brett. Nine years. So the rework is January 6th. And I applied for the Senior Citizen Advisory Board again, along with zoning and MUA. So I hope I can serve on 2 boards in 2025. So that's it.
Okay, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Merry Christmas to you, too.
And thanks for applying, Jim.
Did you get a copy of my application yet?
Pardon me?
Did you get a copy of my application yet? Yep.
I have not looked at them yet. Thank you.
Okay, that was nice, and thank you, I appreciate it. And how can we do better? I believe the number was 2016. How we can do better is 2 ways. One is try to keep a handle on how many of the losses of veterans occur this year, and make sure we know if they're buried in these cemeteries, that we add them to that list. And the second question is not that topic, but it's veteran. Do we know if our flying blue angel Robert Tomac buried in Arlington, has his plaque, honor, whatever, been mounted on the wall in the hallway yet? I was asked to find that.
I have to look. Brett, do you know?
Would you let me know? Robert Folmack, U.S. Navy, Flying Blue Angels, Parktown kid who grew up, and when he died, he was in California. But the Olmack family remained here. His niece, one niece is here, one niece is in Violin, and another side. Thank you.
Ms.
Merry
Dix, thank you
Christmas.
for that. My father actually worked on the flight deck with the Blue Angels for years, and so thank you for bringing that up.
And Juliana was here. I made sure that her grandfather, who I called General, was a corporal in the U.S. Army, Italy, and Africa. And the only reason he was promoted to corporal was he was the only one who fixed the artillery in the jam. So his grade is marked, but not marked as a veteran. So General got his, and his brother-in-law, Carlton Wetstein, also got his, among all the rest that we did that were recognizable, or, as I said, known to me, Bud Hogan, buried up in the front here where the Strother Hills. His grade is not designated veteran, but I had the Girl Scouts put one there. So they're covered. We have to know who our friends were that are not designated, and to the future maybe there could be some kind of a list generated, or those little round V coin type thing that are being mounted in, I think, Holy Cross. If we could arrange somehow to get them on these other graves at the at Union Cemetery. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Jenny Ayers, 4812 Great Ash Lane. You know, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year first. These times are always difficult for people, particularly people that lose family members. But I ask you to please keep the families of Madison, Wisconsin in your prayers. That shooting, the school shooting today that took the lives of several people and injured a lot, they are going to be so impacted. And these children ranged in age, makes my heart break, from 5 to 17. So there were some young ones involved. Their holidays and families are going to be more impacted than we could ever imagine. So let's keep them all in our prayers, please, as we go through this holiday. And hope everybody has a blessed one.
Thank you, Jenny. That's
Merry
good.
Christmas.
Thank you for that.
Wow. Anyone else in the public like to speak?
Second.
Motion second. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Ayes have it. I need a motion to adjourn to executive session. Will we be coming back out?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you, everyone. Okay, can we start over? First, we have a resolution authorizing the termination of an agreement with Trinity Code Inspections LLC for on-site inspections and plan review for electrical subcode as needed plumbing and building fire code subcode. What's your pleasure? We have a motion.
Second.
We have a second. Any questions or concerns?
Just one. The when does this contract end?
The contract, as it is right now, is May 31st of 2025. Termination will be effective February 28th, 2025.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Roll call or no?
Roll call, please.
Your roll call, please?
Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon?
Yes.
Mayor Schenker?
Yes.
All yes and carried.
We don't have to do anything with the other one?
There is another resolution for termination.
Super. You have the resolution, Rita?
I do. It's in your packet as well.
It is?
But I have it.
Oh, yeah, here it is. We also have a second resolution, notice of severance of employment during probationary period, Angela Gonzalez. I don't need to go into it. Angela's an at-will employee, and we will be terminating her employment.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in, oh, excuse me, Rita, could you do a roll call vote, please?
Yes. Mr. Cheek?
Yes.
Mr. Laws?
Yes.
Mr. Vitale?
Yes.
Dr. Witherspoon? Yes. Mayor Shanker?
Yes,
All ayes and carried.
thank you. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any questions? Hearing no questions, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nay? Ayes have it. Thank you, everyone.